This video I'm going to teach you how to make this collar on your Bubu gown. This is a requested tutorial. If this is what you like to learn, please come on and let me teach you how to make it. Please kindly like my video, give my video a thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you. So I'm going to assume this is the back. You have your Bubu made already, so this is the shoulder. You're going to place the shoulder together to get the midpoint of the back. I hope you understand. To get the midpoint of the back, you want to get the back neckline, so you're going to notch the midpoint here, right here. So after notching it this way, you're going to pick your tape and measure from the shoulder to the back, to the middle of the back neckline. So what I have here is about 4 inches. So I'm going to put it down now, 4 inches. I hope you understand. So I have a video, my previous video is on this particular tutorial. I have to make a full Bubu and everything. So you come to this front, from the opening in the front, and measure till the shoulder joining that you have there, till the shoulder join. So this is too much, so I'm going to assume that what I have there is 4.5. This is another cloth, it's not a Bubu, so I'm just using it as an experiment. So I'm going to assume that the front neckline is 4.5, while the back is 4 inches. So I'll have this place unfold. By the time you want to cut it on your clothes, this is going to be unfold, and this is the back part. So we are going to start measuring from the back. So I have 4 inches on the back, and I'm going to mark it here. Then I'll mark the 4.5 for the front here. I hope you understand. Now I'm going to extend these lines. I hope you understand. Please kindly watch and try. So I'm going to extend those lines now, as you can see me doing. So after that, I'm going to come up here by 3/4 inch from the front. So I'm going to mark that curve from the middle, from where the back neckline stops to the front. I hope you understand, like this. So I'm just going to connect it and make a curve right there. So I'm going to mark. So now here it depends on how big you want the collar to be. Mine is 4 inches. You can make it 5, you can make it 6 inches if you want it bigger than that. So I marked at the 4 inches here as well from the curve area. I hope you understand. So I'm going to make it straight on here now, and I'm just trying to make sure that I am on the 8.5 inches. So I'm going to mark it straight, mark this line straight here. Then I'm going to connect it to that line. This line is not supposed to be straight, it's going to be curvy, just the same way the down part is curved. I hope you understand. So after doing that now, then what I'm going to do now is to extend this part here by 1 inch. I'm going to extend it up. So the curve that you're coming with like that, you're going to start with a curve here. It is not going to be straight, it's going to be curvy just like this. Just extend it by 1 inch like this. I hope you understand, just to have a sharp edge around there. So I'm going to connect from this part to this part as well, and I'm going to mark a straight line there. So we are done with drafting our collar for the Bubu gown. I hope you understand. So I'm just going to cut it out now, then I'll cut it on a fabric. So I'm going to cut it out just as you can see me doing. See the way I'm cutting it out now. So this is how you should cut it out, then just like so. Then I'm going to cut it out now on my fabric. This place is going to be unfold. So now you can see it here. I have this part unfold and the other part are not unfold. So the fabric is actually on a fold of 2. So I'm going to run 1/2 inch all around except for the folded parts. I hope you understand. You can check my previous video. That's where you can get the full video of how to make this Bubu gown with collar. So this is just a requested tutorial on how to cut just the collar, if this is what you want. So you can just continue watching and learn. So I'm done with this now. So what I'm going to do now is to cut this fabric on another one. So I need to have 2 of this. So I'm done cutting out another one, and I'm going to notch the midpoint right here. So after notching the midpoint here, so what I'm going to do now is to place this collars together. I'm going to place it on each other, just as you can see me doing. So I'm going to place it on each other this way and make sure that the notched part that I've marked is matching on the both collar. Make sure that the notch area is matching. So what I'm going to do now is to go ½ inch. I'm going to join it ½ inch all around except from the down parts. I hope you understand. So I'm going to match it ½ inch here. I'm going to sew ½ inch at the top here. Then I'm going to sew ½ inch here. So but before I sew, I'm going to fold this part. I'm not going to sew that place. I'm going to fold this part. I'm going to open it up, then fold in ½ inch like this. Fold in ½ inch like this. Fold it and fold it and fold it like this. Then iron it. So I'm done ironing it now. You can see what I have here. So just fold it in like this before you now start stitching. It will make the fixing of the collar easier for you on the cloth. So you're going to start stitching now from this part here. Stitch ½ inch here, then ½ inch all the way down here, and to stop on the part. So this is what I have after. You can see what I'm saying. So just stitch it to hold it down. You already held that down now, and it's going to be easier for you to fix it on your fabric. So I'm done ironing it, and this is what I have. You can see how neat it looks. So we folded just one part and the other part is still there. So what you're going to do now is to pick this notch part now and place it on the notched middle part of the back. You're going to place it on the midpoint that you have notched here, and you're going to place it like this on each other and then pin it down. I hope you understand, because you're going to be stitching all the way down to the point, to the opening in the front. I hope you understand. So you're just going to place the opening and place it at the edge like this. This place is already open, so you can conveniently see where you're going to start stitching from, which is the ½ inch. You're going to repeat the same thing on this side as well. So by the time you are done with that, so you can just pin it down like this, then just stitch it all around. So I'm not going to be stitching it down because this, I'm just trying to make an experiment. I hope you understand. It's actually a very simple thing to do. Just calm down and you'll be able to do it. So you're going to bring this part, because you already folded these parts inside already. Now just place it like this. After stitching it down, you're just going to bring this one and put it on it, just on the stitch that you have right there. You're just going to place it on it and stitch. So you can see it is, the folding is already there, so it is going to be very easy to fold all around. So you're just going to stitch it on it all around and stitch it on it all around, and you get a very good collar. So that will be the end of our tutorial. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on my next video. Thank you. Bye.